I don't know about you, but when I drive nowadays, I always use GPS, like Google Maps or Waze. I even use it to go to places I know how to get to because it just makes it so easy. It tells me how to get started, it keeps me on course, and when I'm there, I know I don't have to search for the address. If we rely on GPS so much when we drive, why wouldn't we use a similar system when we communicate? In this video, I want to talk to you about a structure that you can use to guide your communication. This will help you be clear and concise. This is so important because today more than ever, people are overwhelmed. They're inundated with communication, emails, Slack, meetings. That means when you communicate, you need to make sure that your message cuts through the clutter. So let me show you the structure, and then we'll talk about ways that you can get started using it. The structure is what, so what, now what. The what is what's your big idea? What's your main point? You want to put that first. So what is why is it important? Why is it important to the audience, to you, to the team? Now what are the next steps? What's the plan? I learned this structure from Matt Abrahams, a lecturer at the Stanford Business School, and I've loved it ever since. You can use it for a variety of situations. For example, I used what, so what, now what to introduce the what, so what, now what structure in this video. Let's rewind. Here's the what. In this video, I want to talk to you about a structure that you can use to guide your communication. This will help you be clear and concise. Here's the so what. This is so important because today more than ever, people are overwhelmed. They're inundated with communication, emails, Slack, meetings. That means when you communicate, you need to make sure that your message cuts through the clutter. Here's the now what. So let me show you the structure, and then we'll talk about ways that you can get started using it. When my clients use this to start a conversation, to kick off a meeting, they say they notice a visible difference in their audience. They're giving them eye contact, they're off their laptops, they're leaning in. It makes such a difference. You can also use this structure for written communication like emails. In fact, here's an actual email that I sent a potential client. Let's take a look. Hi, I'm following up regarding the proposal for the potential workshop. That's the what. That's the main point of my email. I'd like to confirm details since the date is approaching. That's the so what. Do you have time for a call on Monday or Tuesday? That's the now what. I love using this structure for emails because not only does it help me be concise, it helps me be specific. We've talked about how to use what, so what, now what in your emails and in your spoken communication. Here's how to get started. If you have an important meeting or conversation coming up, practice your talking points with what, so what, now what. Say it a few times aloud so that you really feel confident. Finally, for your emails, you can put a sticky with what, so what, now what in your computer as a reminder to restructure those emails before you press send. It always takes a little bit of conscious effort before it feels natural to use the structure. Just like GPS in our car, use what, so what, now what to guide your communication. Try it out, let us know how it goes. To help others find this content, press like and subscribe.